Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of June 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind that these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure you're registered at bill per call. And excuse me, you can request a call back at any time. If I do not get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon. I do the Venus sign readings there, as well as additional content that you may enjoy. And check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have Empress. We have Strength, Hierophant, Three of Cups, and Six of Swords. Okay, so the overall energy looks as if you guys are unstable because you can't seem to come to some sort of decision, or you keep making up your mind. You can't make up your mind or keep changing it. It also looks like someone is repetitively apologizing or trying to make up for something. There may be some sort of repeated patterns of like, oh, forgive me, I'm sorry, oh, let me make it up to you, oh, let me, so I feel like maybe someone's, they keep trying to apologize over and over. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also could be dealing with a Leo, maybe a Libra. But yeah, it just looks like there's this instability going on. Things are shaky. If you're in a relationship, it definitely seems like you guys need work. I feel like someone isn't sure about commitment, or they're torn. One minute they feel like they're ready to commit, or they want to propose, and then the next thing they're like, no, I don't know, I'm not ready. So yeah, there's a lot of back and forth. If you are in a situationship or you're dating, seems like you're going between two people. Like one minute you're with this person, the next minute you're with that person, and you're like, I don't know, I just like both of them. Does look like you want to hold on to both people. I feel like there's a commitment coming on, but you guys, and you're Aquarius, I'm not saying that every Aquarius is okay with open relationships, but this is kind of what it looks like. It looks like there's some sort of open arrangement, open agreement being made. It's like, look, if we're going to be in an open relationship, it needs to have structure. And this is how, it needs to be ran. Like, we need to have a conversation if you want to do this, that, and the other. So I feel like if you are deciding to have an open relationship, it's got rules. It's you don't go running around all willy-nilly doing what you want to do. It's just kind of like, okay, no, we got to check in. You have to respect my feelings and my views, my values. So I just kind of feel like you guys are kind of struggling with that, trying to make something work that might be unusual or different from the norm. Yeah. And it also looks like some sort of commitment where, like, there's an understanding. It's just a mutual agreement. Everybody's on board here. There may have been some sort of resistance at first, but I feel like somebody is trying to ease your mind, or like, come up with some sort of solution so that this can work. Now, that's not for everybody, but even so, I feel like you're still debating on commitment. Like that's like a thing. someone doesn't know if they're ready for that yet. I do feel like you're going to end up saying, let's play this by ear. Everybody's having a good time. Let's not ruin a good thing type energy. I just kind of feel like you guys are just trying to be open to the universe and allow things to play out naturally. Or it's like you make a set of rules and then see how it's going to turn out. Like, let's put these rules in place and see how it works. So it's like you're just kind of playing it by ear. You're learning about each other. Something is a learning opportunity, matter of fact. Like, you know, you guys are, you know, discovering yourself or what you like or what you need. Maybe understanding that your views on traditional relationships might be a little more different, open, or unusual. Now it's weird because I do feel like somebody is being tempted, and even like, let's say somebody knows that you're in an open relationship. So they think they can just like, oh, you guys are in an open relationship, and they just like kind of try and spin into your relationship. And it's like, whoa, hold on. Me and my partner nobody said that. Like, respect our boundaries. So I kind of feel like maybe somebody thought that they could just like wander in because it's an open relationship, but it's not like that. Now, you may have found this out. You might be resistant to getting involved with somebody because you're like, wait a minute, you're in an open relationship. I don't know if I'm with that lifestyle. And so it's like, even though you're attracted to somebody, you might be kind of holding back or, you know, being reserved or like, I don't know if I want to do that. I still feel like by the end of the day, you're going to kind of like explore something. It looks like you're exploring. You're like, let's go down this route and see what happens. I do feel like your desires are manifesting. If this is more so just about dating and exploring your options, then that's what I'm getting to. It's like, maybe it's not an open relationship, but right now you're just dating. You're being friends with people. Everybody knows that you're dating. You know, maybe if you start to feel the need to settle down with one person, then you will. I do feel like someone is willing to be patient with you. Maybe you feel like somebody is your best friend or you're establishing a friendship. Now, somebody could get friend zoned. It's possible. But I feel like someone is attracted to their friend. I feel like it's more so just like friends with benefits type situation. You could get a confession that one of your friends likes you. Or maybe you find out why somebody's been acting awkward around you is because they're attracted to you. Somebody also is coming off as being very traditional but different behind closed doors. Or somebody might call somebody contradicting themselves or something. They're like, how are you gonna be religious but then you're in an open relationship? Or, you know, I don't know. And then somebody's like, well, actually, if you refer to the Bible, or if you're in Islam, it's like, actually, a man can have more than one wife. So, you know, whatever your situation is, I feel like maybe someone is doing their research and they have their beliefs, and their belief says this. Okay, medically, I feel like something's going on where there's a surrogate involved. So, somebody else is carrying the baby. Or if it's, you know, two women in a relationship, maybe they're asking their male friend to impregnate the other. So, yeah, I feel like for some of you that is a situation. I do feel like somebody is coming off as a third party, the other man or the other woman. Somebody is in a commitment. But I kind of feel like whoever they're committed to, there's an arrangement. Like they have permission to invite a third person in. I don't know if that means that both the couple takes in that third person, or if that third person and somebody else's boyfriend or girlfriend go off on their own and they do what they do and then they come back home. So somebody might be like a home base. It's like, oh, no, you come back home. I understand what you do, but you come back home. So something, it does seem like it's like an arrangement. I feel like somebody got embarrassed or felt humiliated about something. I don't know what it is, though. And now sexually, it could be that someone does like humiliation. I feel like somebody maybe feels embarrassed for catching feelings or having feelings. Oop, Ten of Cups again. Hierophant. So this is some sort of commitment, but it's a weird commitment. It's an open commitment or something. You guys have your own way, and I don't even want to call it weird. It's just more so maybe to other people it might look strange, but it's comfortable for you guys. Somebody's like, instead of all this cheating or doing sneaky stuff, let's just put this out into the open. I do feel like maybe someone is worried about how they're going to be viewed, like thinking like, who does that? Like, people are quick to assume that because people agree to be in some sort of arranged situation that somebody doesn't value themselves. But I feel like people just have different values. And so that's their thing. But yeah, I feel like somebody is concerned about being judged for the type of relationship that they're in, or even though it's normal for people to be surrogate parents or to be a surrogate mother, it's still something being frowned upon or something, or they feel like they're being judged about it. Feel like you guys are also just being very patient with your situation, or patience is required for this. Something is also part of your spiritual journey. This is part of you're learning something about yourself. You're learning how to walk in other people's shoes. This is an experience. Maybe you realize that you're a human, a spirit having a human experience. Something is also helping you get out of your shell or get out of your comfort zone. It looks too like you guys are discovering something about yourself, something about your shadow. I feel like you're coming to embrace who you are. I feel like you're tired of being hurt by trying to live like other people live, or because you were trying to base your life off of other people's expectations. But once you start to live for yourself is when you stop hurting. All right, so those are the messages. Hopefully something resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.